Welcome to Chapter 9 of Far from the Madding Crowd. The Homestead, a Visitor, Half Confidences. In Chapter 8, we came across two incidents. One was Mr. Pennywise being caught in the act of stealing, and the second was the missing of Fanny Robin. Coming to Chapter 9, the next morning, following the missing of Fanny Robin, Bathsheba and her servant companion, Liddy Smallberry, were involved in cleaning and sorting the household items of Farmer Everdene. They heard the sound of someone approaching. It was Mr. Boldwood, who came to ask about Fanny's disappearance. Bathsheba didn't meet him as she was not satisfactorily dressed. After he left, Bathsheba asked for more details about the gentleman. Let's read from the text to get a better picture of Mr. Boldwood. "Who was Mr. Boldwood?" said Bathsheba. "A gentleman farmer at Little Weatherbury." "Married?" "No, miss." "How old is he?" 40, I should say. Very handsome, rather stern looking and rich. So we have all these details about Mr. Boldwood. That he is not married, he is a farmer, he is 40 years old and handsome and rich as well. Bathsheba expressed her distress in not being able to meet him. "What a bother this dusting is! I am always in some unfortunate plight or other," Bathsheba said complainingly. "Why should he inquire about Fanny? She is asking what is his relation with Fanny, or why is he inquiring about her? Oh, because as she had no friends in her childhood, he took her and put her to school and got her her place here under your uncle. He is a very kind man that way, but Lord, there." So here we'll get to see what is the connection between Fanny and Mr. Boldwood. Mr. Boldwood was the person who put Fanny to school, who finally managed to get a position for her in Farmer Everdene's household. So he was a person who had helped her, and in that aspect he is a kind man. But here Liddy is saying in that aspect he is kind, but what? Bathsheba asks. "Never was such a hopeless man for a woman. He has been courted by 6s and 7s, all the girls, gentle and simple, for miles round have tried him." Liddy gives examples of how women failed to impress him or impress Mr. Boldwood and convince him to marry them despite months of courting. After having this conversation about Mr. Boldwood, Liddy asks another question to Bathsheba. "Did anybody ever want to marry you, miss?" So Liddy asks whether no one ever wanted to marry her. Bathsheba answers, "A man wanted once." So here we know who the man is. It was none other than Gabriel Oak. So it was Gabriel Oak's image that rose in her mind when she said the sentence, "A man wanted once, wanted to once." "And did you not love him, miss?" "Oh no, but I rather like him." So this was her answer. So even we'll get the answer to the question. whether Bathsheba liked or whether Bathsheba loved Gabriel Og. She didn't love him, but she liked him. We have come to the end of chapter 9. In this chapter, we'll see a new character, Mr. Boldwood, and we'll also get to see more about his character or his profession, more about him in general. That is, he is a gentleman, he is a farmer who owns a farm at Little Weatherbury. He is not married, he is 40 years old, handsome, stern-looking, rich. He is kind, and we have also seen his connection with Fanny Robin. He was the one who sent her to school. He was the one who managed to get her a position at Farmer Everdane's farm. He is also a hopeless man for a woman. He doesn't generally yield to any woman who is courting him. Thank you.